Hello, I'm Susan Reader. I live in Dubai and I've been here for 4 years. Dubai's been quite hard to live in, actually. With the global crisis and everything going on in the world, it's actually quite a tough place to be. However, last November I was invited to a Power of Three event. I didn't know very much about the three ladies that were speaking, but Marie O'Riordan, Tracy Repchuk and Debbie Allen have actually been amazing people. They have changed my life, and just since last November, it really is a very short space of time. Let me tell you exactly what happened. That day I went along. Within must have been no more than half an hour of those ladies coming into the room. My goodness, the energy those ladies have is just unbelievable. I knew instantly that I wanted them to be part of my life, and I wanted to be with them, and I knew that they were going to help me. Maybe it's just my intuition, but I don't think so. I think you can't help but love these ladies. Anyway, what happened next was a little bit strange. I went home that evening. I was very excited about the whole thing. The next morning, I woke up. I pushed all the training stuff to one side on my desk, and that's where it stayed for the next month. I didn't do anything with it. And on reflection, I think the reason for that was that I was a little bit afraid that maybe I was not going to be able to do it. Maybe I was going to make a fool of myself, and maybe I just wouldn't understand what it was all about. However, about 2 weeks before Christmas, I decided that I'd made a huge investment and a huge commitment to myself, and also to Debbie, Marie, and Tracy. They obviously had expectations of me too. They didn't just want me to sign up as a mentee and then do nothing with it. They wanted me to be successful. And after a little bit more thought, I decided that it was really time that I got off my butt and did something about it. So that's what I did. I started that day. 2 weeks later, it was Christmas. I kind of lost momentum. And you know what it's like. You stop doing something and it's so hard to get back into it. Anyway, about 2 weeks after Christmas, I picked it all up again and decided that I was not going to let it go again. So I started following the program properly. I was working 18 hours a day. I was following the webinars. I was watching the trainings and also keeping in very close touch with the three girls by email. Then what happened was I continued on and I did my niche research. It took me a little bit of time to decide what I wanted to do. And then when I decided what I wanted to do, I had so much support and encouragement from those three ladies. They were just so enthusiastic about what I wanted to do and how it was a great idea and everything like this. Anyway, so in the end, I designed my landing page. I put it up to Tracy for review. And I was actually really surprised because there was only 1 or 2 little things that to change. That really surprised me because I thought that what I was doing was probably not that good, and from somebody who's an expert to look at it, I was a little bit anxious that it was just going to take me a long time to get it right. Anyway, I corrected the few and they were only minor issues. I corrected the couple of minor issues and didn't really think any more about it. Tracy instructed me to get the website live. Just get it going. Don't have to get it right, just get it going. Anyway, I did that, and a couple of days later I was just sat wondering I wonder where I am in Google rankings. So I got up one morning, made myself a cup of tea, sat down at my desk, and put my search criteria into Google. Well, my goodness, I could not believe it. I had 8 page 1 rankings on Google. Now, that was not by accident. That happened purely and simply as a result of those 3 ladies helping me, holding my hand, teaching me about keywords, and just encouraging me, making me think about what words people would use if they were searching for my kind of site and things like that. Anyway, my highest up entry on Google was actually position number 5 on page 1. Obviously, I was absolutely delighted to even get on page 1. There was something like 36 million searches under one of them, and I was on page 1. 2 days later, I decided that I'd have a little bit more digging around. So what I did was I actually did a lot more research into the other kind of keywords that I could be using. So I went back into my landing page and I changed the keywords, or I didn't actually change them. I added a few more keywords. What happened next? Position number 2, page 1, Google. Okay, am I excited? Of course I'm excited. But more than anything else, what I can only say to you all is don't hesitate. If I'd have picked up that package and started on day 1, I would be a lot further down the road now. But it doesn't matter. What's important is that I now know 100% how powerful those girls are, and I can never thank them enough for helping me, for being by my side, for holding my hand and making me keep going. And I'm well on track now. I'm now working on my sales page and my membership site and everything else. If you'd like to see what I've been doing, please have a look at womentravelingonabudget.com, and please don't hesitate. Just do what you need to do. The girls will hold your hand. They are amazing women, and thank you so much. Tracy, Marie and Debbie, you really have changed my life.